And now for our feature presentation.
Hey everyone, Migs here, and what if I were to tell you that music, specifically popular music that you hear today, is in fact evil? Well, it's probably not the first time you've heard of that. In fact, there have been conspiracies going around with the music industry that go decades, you know. I mean, the very first conspiracy I remember was an old Beatles song where, if played backwards, you can hear them singing, saying that Paul is dead. Of course, referring to the conspiracy that the Paul McCartney that is alive today is not the original Paul McCartney. Oh my God, what is happening, right? Now, since then, there have been many conspiracies involving either song lyrics or music videos, or hell, even live performances that may be referring to a higher power, maybe the Illuminati, or predicting the future, or just good old-fashioned Satanism. Who knows? So what I thought would be fun today, considering that at the time of this recording, the Grammys are happening tonight, that I'll go ahead and take a look at the nominees for Album of the Year, and really see and really decipher, with the help of AI, of course, who out of these people are actually in cahoots with the New World Order. So let's not waste another minute, and let's get to it. Alright, so the very first nominee that we have here is Jean-Baptiste with World Music Radio. Now, I'm not familiar with this artist, or many of these artists really, but let's go ahead and, oh my God, I can already tell just by looking at this photo that we're gonna have a lot of fun with AI today. So let's go ahead and copy this image and bring it over to Photoshop. Okay, so we're here in Photoshop. It's gonna be real easy, y'all. So let's go ahead and shrink this down just a little bit. Give the AI some room to play with here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fill out this image, and my brain is just kind of playing around and racing, like what could he actually be hiding, in his lower torso or around his surroundings here. And let's go ahead and inverse this, and then with the magic of AI, this has seriously become like one of my favorite newest tools here. We'll go ahead and generate, and it's gonna do it on its own. Oh oh my God, he's been hiding it all along. I do like the bikini. For many people, it may not be too flattering, but hey, you do you, boo. This is great. No, I'm just gonna say it right now, I don't mean to offend anyone in this video. I'm just really showing off this generative fill. It's been around for almost a year now, and this is just unreal in so many levels. But there you guys have it. He was just chilling on the ocean, just listening to some tunes, leave him be. God. All right, so next artist we have is Boy Genius, The Record. And I swear these album covers are giving me gold. I mean, look at this. This could be anything. Whose hands are these? I mean, sure, they could be the artists, but what are they reaching? Or are they reaching for help, or are they helping someone else? I mean, this is all speculative, isn't it? But we're gonna get to the bottom of this right now, you guys, and we're gonna find out exactly what it is that they are hiding. Oh, that's something. And I mean, I do see the artistic side to it, sure, but I did not expect this. It looks like we do have a few more. Oh my God. We do have variations to play with. Oh, that seems a little more appropriate, right? They're just at a concert, they're having a good time with the galaxy around them. That's fantastic. But yeah, well done. Now, I'm just curious, if I were to just tweak it this way. Okay. And it's already selected. Let's go ahead and let's just, see what might happen here. Oh, Fantastic. More nightmare fuel. It kind of reminds me of like Captain Marvel, like it's got the same color scheme, but oh, you know, it's funny, like seeing these kind of variations, it does actually kind of resemble like another kind of album cover, very artsy almost, you know, but there you guys have it. That was Boy Genius. Let's go ahead and see who else is next here. Yes, good old Miley Cyrus with her album Endless Summer Vacation. I think I've actually heard only one track from this album. It may have not even been from this album, but I mean, I've heard one of her more recent songs. It was actually really powerful. I'm not, you know, trying to be sarcastic or anything. I'm actually being serious. So let's go ahead and see what Photoshop does. I mean, again, this image right here, this could lead us to anything here, but let's go ahead and see what kind of treatment Photoshop will give Miley Cyrus. Oh, well, I was completely fooled. She was just connected to nothing. It's almost symbolic, yes? Let's see what other variations though. Okay, so she is connected to something, we just don't know what. What else? And just another one of that. Can we, I don't know, can we try this out again? Let's see what else we can. It just feels a little too plain Jane. Maybe if we bring her up or bring her down. Yeah, let's see what she might be hanging on to from the bottom. What? It's actually trying to spell something, which is odd because I don't think I had any text in the photo. There we go. Yeah. Oh, she was hanging on to a square, perhaps a window. I don't know, but you know, there you guys have it there. I mean, she's not really hanging on to anything, but it's fine. It's good. Let's go ahead and move on. Alright, next up we have Lana Del Rey with her album Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard? That's a very strange title for an album. I don't know what the meaning is. Maybe she is trying to hint that there is something in said tunnel, some dark secret. I don't know, you guys, but what we're going to do is we're going to see if she can uncover a little bit more than just a suggestive album title. Nah, you see, it's what I expected. I didn't think that this one would actually give us anything. I mean, you could go and say like, well, what about these words that are... It's nothing. You know, it's AI being AI. In fact, you know, all of these images that I'm showing to you today is just AI being AI. But of course, I'm just trying to have fun with it. But yeah, this is a shame. You know, I was really hoping for something great. It does kind of look like a wall in the city, you know, where it's trying to just have some promotion, you know, some ad or whatever, but that's about all I got from this. So let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so Olivia Rodrigo for her album Guts. Now, I've heard of this artist. My brother has played many tracks from hers, and I have heard, of course, the hate, the amount of hate that she's gotten, how, you know, she is very much copying Taylor Swift and her style. I really don't care. I mean, her music's good. Does it sound a little bit like Taylor? Sure, some do, some don't, but overall, I think that the music is good. So let's go ahead and, you know, just seeing this album cover here, I can only imagine, and I don't want to jinx it because, you know, the past two didn't really give us anything fascinating, or maybe it did, I don't know, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we do end up with something here. So let's go ahead and take this image and bring it over to Photoshop. That actually looks like a pretty normal fill. I'm actually pretty impressed with Photoshop right here. It really does look like that's how she would be posing for this photo. Who knows? No one knows except for her and the photographer and whoever else was in that room. But that's actually pretty damn good. Sure, her hands need a little bit of work there, but let's see what other variations that Photoshop came up with here. That one, not so good. It does kind of seem like maybe she's got her legs kind of propped up a bit. I don't know. Let's see what the last one is. The last one is really nothing, but kudos. Good job, Photoshop, for creating something that I think would have actually been the full picture. Well done. All right, so next up we have SZA for SOS. And again, another album cover here, which could lead to anything really. I mean, I feel like, is this the actual cover here? I think it is. It's a little too small, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find an image, the same image, but this is what I want right here. Something a little bit more up close, and see what we can actually work with. So let's go ahead and grab this. Wait, what do you think, you guys? Before we get into, you know, the generative, the generation, the AI generative image, you know, just really think like, what could this be connected to? I mean, I think that it might be connected to a boat. You know, that's the first instinct, that it's connected to a boat. Okay, so this is kind of just like the Miley Cyrus one, where it wasn't connected to anything. I mean, we have, of course, the ocean that's actually really well rendered. It does look like a full ocean, but nothing that this board is connected to. Why don't we add something here? Setting on. that doesn't even work, but I mean, you would imagine maybe that's what it would have been, would be like the wing of a plane, or like I said before, like a diving board that's connected to a yacht or a boat. But that's literally it right here. Wait, hold on. That looks a little bit more legit. I mean, sure, that's not what wings on planes look like, at least not to my knowledge. But that's good. That's good. Well done, Photoshop. Well done. All right, so next up we have Janelle Monáe for her album The Age of Pleasure. Now, this right here that you're seeing is like a very zoomed up version of, I think it would be the vinyl version of this, where you could see that, you know, she's swimming under some people's legs. But I want to believe that we can come up with something better. Hell, maybe her swimming under some legs was AI generated. Who knows, you guys? But let's go ahead and grab this image and see if we can cook up something a little better. Oh no! What have we done? Oh God. I mean, to be fair, I did say that, you know, we might be seeing some things that might be connected to Lucifer himself, and maybe that is what this is. What else do we have? Oh my gosh. I mean, at least, you know, at least the AI did recognize that she is indeed underwater, but what else is this thing underwater with her? It could be a demon. Okay, we are down to the final one here. Now, again, I cannot stress enough, I am not trying to offend anybody here. Anyone who is a huge super fan of Taylor Swift, I for one am a pretty big fan of Taylor Swift. I do like her music, so no offense to the Swifties out there or to Taylor Swift herself. This is just, you know, me playing around with AI and showing you guys what AI can do to such images. And here we are with that image with Taylor Swift's album Midnights. This is the final nominee for this year's Grammys. Let's go ahead and grab this image here, which I'm not entirely sure what she's holding on to. Is that a lighter, a Zippo? I think it is a Zippo, yes? She's playing with the flame. Okay, so I think that is a fair size here, and I honestly don't know what to expect out of this image. I honestly don't. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to expect, but we're gonna see. We're gonna be calm, be hopeful, be respectful, and let's go. Well, look at that. She's just playing with a lighter on a dinner table, it seems, and this almost kind of reminds me of that Taylor Swift music video. Oh my god, the anti-hero one, you know, where she's doing some crazy stuff. But that's pretty good, not bad. I mean, the head with the head shape, you know, it's a little off, I think. But let's see what else it's generated with that. Oh, well, that's interesting. She's playing with the lighter, and I'm guessing is a shower. You know, she's got like some night clothes on. I don't know what they call them. But that's pretty good. Not bad. Let's see what else. What is that? What is that? Oh my god. It's like she's gone to prison and she was allowed to bring a light. Maybe she's breaking from prison. I do not know, but I kind of want to generate this again just to see what else we can come up with. Let's go ahead and generate and see what AI can cook up. Okay, so, you know, I gotta admit that the AI is doing a really good job with fingers, which is usually not the case when it comes to these AI generations. They usually do a terrible job with fingers, and sure, it does need a little bit of work, but it's not like she's got an extra finger or anything. But this is interesting. It's almost like a toga, but I don't know. It looks like it was trying really hard to form some sort of outfit, and that's what it got right there. But what else did it come up with here? Okay, a little bit. The neck is a little off, I think. No offense to people with long necks, but I don't think Taylor Swift has a neck that's long. But again, the fingers, they looked for the most part really well done. And yeah, not bad. I'm actually really impressed with these generations. And last up, that is cool. I actually really like the outfit. What else is there to say? You know, it's almost as if the AI knew to pay respect to Taylor Swift. Granted, that one photo did not really do that, but for the most part, these photos actually turned out really nice. Really well done. Alright, so jokes aside, I for one am not really subscribed to these kind of conspiracies that certain artists or some certain songs are connected to something quote unquote greater, such as the Illuminati or the devil or anything like that. I am also just fascinated and entertained by hearing such conspiracies. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. You know, you yourself might be an actual believer that there are some connections here. I mean, who knows? Maybe there are, you guys. But what I can tell you is that the AI here is not showing us anything that could be leading us towards that sort of quote-unquote truth. But I will say that it did lead us to some really good entertainment. So let me know in the comments what you thought of today's video. Have you been playing around with these AI generated images? You know, I've been messing around with AI ever since last year, and I've been having a blast with it. So let me know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, do not forget to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing as well as ring the bell so that you are notified for the next video. And that's going to be it for today. I want to thank you all so much again for watching. My name is MigsXL, and I will see you in the next video.